The following podcast contains some strong language and some very average opinions. It's probably best if you don't listen at all.
The Roaring Peacock Podcast.
Welcome back to the Roaring Peacock match review. We lost to Wolves via the referee. My name is Adonis. You know me as the Adelites on Twitter. Joining me is Alex at Hedgehog Riot Badger.
That's the one. Yeah, perfect.
Something like that. So, I'm predicting that this match review is going to be basically us reviewing VAR and saying how fucking shit it is. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing. As well as that fucking ref who looks like a bit of a duck, maybe? Or an aardvark.
What weird about that ref was every time a player was injured, he came over smiling like he was taking glee in somebody's pain. He did it with Phillips in the first half, and then Jimenez in the second. He was like, "Hi, you're injured. This is good for me." I think he's a bit bank.
He's a bit. He's a bit Tim Nice but dim.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
He's got this very strange head that looks like it's carrying a very light load, and he's got a kind of wide hips, so he has this kind of waddle. It's like a cross between a duck and a fucking aardvark with a pea-sized brain.
You don't get these takes on the square ball. Nope, not at all.
Fucking hell! Oh my god, he couldn't make a decision right. If they opened up a textbook of how not to referee a game, this is it. It's like, just don't be seen or heard unless you're absolutely needed. That's your only fucking job.
Yeah.
And every time he stepped in, it was to make the wrong decision. And it was so infuriating. I mean, my neighbours, they must be calling the police and thinking that there's some kind of domestic abuse going on because I'm just yelling, cunt this and cunt that.
My neighbour's got a fuck's sake finish at one point, so I don't know what they're thinking that means. So. Yeah, that was
got to be up
game.
early in the morning.
That's it. Fuck's sake, finish. I could have got bed. Yeah, it was a strange game. That, I mean, first half, I tempted fate, and I said that we look fucking ace because we were playing beautiful football. Like everything were fluent. It were all coming off. I thought, great, we'll get a goal before half time. We will steamroller, or we'll probably do a Fulham and beat them 4-3. And then second half, what the fuck? What team talk was that? Take your foot off gas, lads. It's fine. We're going to beat them.
Get a penalty in the first half. That would have been at least good.
Yeah.
And it kind of went wrong. Started to unravel from there. Yeah. And you had this feeling like, oh God, the ref's against us, and he's going to make sure we don't get a goal. And if there's an angle where somebody's hair is offside, then we're definitely not getting a goal anyway.
Yeah.
Ayling gets the ball and tries to go past a player who just stands there.
Yep. Runs into him.
Yeah, Ayling runs into him, but I mean that's just a coming together, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's not a foul. It's not a foul.
And then he gives him a yellow card. He gives Ayling a yellow card for that.
It's not even a foul.
What game is he watching? Like, I mean, I don't mean what football game. Yeah. I mean, what fucking sport is this guy watching?
I don't know. And Adama Traore on, he must have thought he was playing rugby league. God, that man's built. But yeah, it's it was just frustrating night altogether. I mean, you can say the ref was shit, and he was, and you can say VAR was shit, but it saved us once. But we weren't at it. We just weren't at it at all. Like, I think a draw would have been fair on the balance of the first and the second half, but I think we didn't deserve to win it. We didn't do enough.
Well, we were all over them in that first half. Yeah. That's true. And then the second half, we did come out a little bit sluggish, but I think what happened was they kind of drifted apart. So they pushed their players further apart and much wider. and that just caused us a bit of a headache. And then we started giving the ball away, so we were just a little bit sloppy as well.
Well, what they did in the first half was the championship defence, wasn't it? What we talked about all the time is that we struggle when teams sit back and hit us on the counter. And that's exactly what they did. And that's what I'm scared that we've been found out for that, and that every team's going to do that now. So, I don't know. We could have gone third. Could have gone third if we'd have won tonight. You know.
Yeah,
booked me flights for the European Championship, Championship League. You know, never going to get.
It was always our little imaginary bubble that we were going to win the title was going to be burst sooner rather than later, wasn't it?
I'm still not ruling it out. It's just a blip. You know, it's fine on our title run. 19. It sucks. But the thing is, we don't have to win every game. We said this. And it feels like we're still applying the championship logic to the Premiership, Premier League, where we're expecting we need us to win every game because we want to win top two. And we don't need to do that. So,
on the whole, I thought it was an excellent performance. And if you'd have shown, if this had been the first game of the season, for example, I would be thinking, well, here we go, because Wolves were Europa League semi-finalists.
Yeah,
I think were they?
I think so.
Look where we are. We've completely spanked them for a 1-0 loss.
I wouldn't say completely spanked them. Probably if you copied and pasted that first half to the second, yeah, I'd agree with you. But no.
Well, I just think Phillips was a little bit off his game today.
I think he's got a dose of the Grealish. Dust from the Southgates as well. He was just off his pace. He just didn't look like first half. I think he had a couple of passes and he looked positive. He looked like he wanted the ball, and then probably the back end of the first half, he just went into himself, and passes were going astray. You know, tackles were mistimed and stuff like that. Just want himself. So
I think it's a bad idea that he goes to England. I don't think it's a healthy environment for anyone.
Internationals altogether, I can't stand right now. We lost Cooper in the warm-up because of it. We lost Llorente, so we couldn't start him. But
I think Cooper has something to do with it as well, because Cooper's always on the yarn and he's always telling everybody else where they should be.
He's very vocal.
And I know that helps me. There's a guy I play five-a-side with called Steve, and he's always yelling to get in the right position. It's usually because I like scoring goals, you see. So I try and hang around the opposition goalkeeper.
Drop.
Yeah. Get back.
See what I don't get with
like some fucking soldier crying medic or something.
Medic.
Get back, defense.
The thing is, we five-a-side, and like I've not played a competitive five-a-side until a couple of years ago, and I've started now. And some of the terminology that they use in five-a-side. Man coming now, like, okay, well, I ain't excited him that much. And then man coming on your back, I'm like, whoa, he's not even bought me a drink. So the tiny child that laughs at innuendo while trying to play football, it's off the charts. I just can't listen to stuff like that. Man coming now, who is he? Well done, mate. I thought he was standing funny.
It's not that good, this game.
We're at goals in Kirkstall. It's not exactly a romantic setting. Yeah.
Oh, dear. So, 68% possession.
Oh, we won that at least. That's good.
Yeah, we won the possession. I imagine that we won the XG again.
Okay.
Touches, we won that. Shots, we've won that as well. Not on target, though. Final third passes, we won that. Basically, we won everything, apart from the game.
Yeah, apart from the one stat that really matters at the top of the sheet, that 1-0. Fuck. Yeah, it's hard to take.
Pervader, there was a close chance. Who else? I thought Costa was having a fairly decent game.
Yeah, he was.
First
he was
half.
well up for it.
And then sort of faded out a bit. There was a moment when we brought Pablo on, and we brought Pablo. I thought, oh, good. Pablo's coming on. And then they held up the number. It's 21. I thought, oh, 21? Is that Strauch? And it was.
Yeah.
And Strauch was going off the pitch. And I thought, oh, Pablo for Strauch. Okay, what's going on here? And then he brought Rafinha on. I half expected him, Melier, to be coming off, or
That's
Coco.
it, yeah. No, Phillips dropped, didn't he, into centre-back, and then Rafinha, I thought, had a good couple of touches. Like, he was really positive. His passing seems to be quite pacey, as in the speed on the ball. He's going to be good for us. And like he said earlier about if this were the first game of the season, you'd be quite positive because you see the signs in it. And I guess we've got to take it like that. We've got to see that we are a work in progress. There is quite a lot of new players to this team. There's a lot of players new to the Premier League as well. So take the positives. That's what I'm supposed to do.
He was quick as well, Rafinha. I don't know if it was because he was cold. He did look very cold.
He did, didn't he?
In the stand.
He probably looked at his phone and went, fuck, it's only October.
Yeah. I thought, you fucking poor Brazilian. Look at you. You're shivering.
You can imagine him. It gets to December. It's like, we stopping. It snows, huh? No? Oh.
Winter break. No, winter break.
Yeah, poor lad.
But yeah, I thought Pablo, I think, if he'd have had a few games under him, he would have been a little bit sharper, and because we relied on him a lot of the time, the last 3 seasons, to come on in a situation like that and do it for us.
Yeah, but it was against tiring Championship defences. It wasn't against Europa League semi-finalists, was it?
These Wolves players were shit, and look at Cody. He was he had the Gareth Southgate fucking voodoo eyes as well.
God's sake!
I don't know what I've just witnessed. The management, the tactics, they've confused me completely. What is this football?
I've seen things that would make you weep.
Why aren't there 8 right backs on the pitch? Am I a defensive midfielder?
Yeah. We have a very unique position of having the same player in the right position and no duplicates. What is this? I don't understand. Yeah,
Boss, can we not get a few more defensive midfielders on the pitch? This doesn't look like football to me.
This isn't an international standard team. Jeez. No.
But yeah, so yeah, the ref shit, VAR fucking shocking.
It just giveth and taketh away, didn't it? I mean, it was good for that offside. We wouldn't have had that ruled out in the Championship.
We score that first goal, and they have to come out and attack us and try and get back into the game, and they leave all sorts of space in behind.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we kill them. We absolutely kill them, and it all wrote. I'm not saying that Click would have scored the penalty, but he normally does.
Good chance of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a penalty all day long and all night.
It is.
And I what the fuck is VAR for?
Yeah.
What is it for? Why are we all here? The Premier League, they've spent how much? Fucking 1.2 billion on players, on just transfers.
I thought you were going to say they spent it on VAR then. It's like, I could have sold them a few cameras for no.
No, they need to spend that much money on VAR. Yeah. I mean, nobody should spend that money on anything. No. To be fair.
Well, if you want to spend it on me, I'm happy with that. But yeah.
But if you're gonna spend it on anything, well, maybe you shouldn't spend 80 million on fucking Slabhead. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if you've got a spare million, we could get VAR right. Yeah. I could get VAR right for $1 million. That's a fucking penalty right there.
£1 million, please. Yeah, it's a pen. It is though. I mean, I tweeted out, it's a soft pen. It is a soft pen. And if it were given against us, I'd be pissed off. But it's still a pen. There's contact. And if that's anywhere else on the pitch, it's a free kick.
He's knocked it past him. There's contact. Yeah. Their knees have clashed. And if you've ever run, like, fairly quickly.
What? Hey, this isn't nice. I have actually run quite quick.
If you've ever knocked the ball past, I'm not having to go at you. If you've ever knocked the ball past, I'm talking about, mostly I'm talking about people who armchair punditry.
Did you ever run any speed? You fat boy.
pundits.
You haven't run out of speed at all. What are you talking about? Let me explain this to you. No, go on. You're right, yeah. Yeah, if you get your knee caught at that point, any sort of contact with that.
It's full on, it's knee to knee.
Yeah.
It's not a glancing blow.
Yeah.
It's the cap to cap. And he's gone down, obviously, because that's what fucking happens when you clash knees with somebody. And it can hurt as well. It's not.
There's also contact with the feet as well. So the knee clashes, and then he trips him with the foot, and that's, to me, it's a pen. And
I mean, all day long.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the fuck they can't see that. Yeah. How can you not get that right? I mean, that is as bad as Pickford karate kicking Van Dijk into next season. You know, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why can't they get it right? Why can we look at one screen and the first time know what's happened?
Yeah.
And these fuckers are in a room. There's like, I don't know, 20 of them? Yeah. How many? And they've got fucking 16 screens with all the camera angles and 3D probably 3D technology and VR and the fucking Minority Report. And he's like, doom, 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 with the fucking...
The ball comes round. No pen. Yeah, have you seen as well that this is the sort of stuff that interests me? I don't know if they still do it now, but for the World Cup when VAR came in, they did a shot of the VAR room and all the refs are sat there watching in full ref kit as if they were going to be out on the pitch. And they were sat some fucking building ages away and they sat there with shorts and socks on. It's brilliant. Absolutely
brilliant. Full kit wankers.
Yes. I'm just off to Stockley Park. Yeah. Well, you can't win them all. It's the old league game and all that shit. But we should have won that. If we'd have kept up the performance that we did in the first half, we should have absolutely slammed them. But
it pisses me off. It's just unfair. We've spent all this time trying to get back to the Premier League, and they've fucked it for us.
Yeah,
you know, they fucked it for us after 2 minutes and 53 seconds, which I'm never ever gonna forget. With this stupid fucking David Ellery. I think it was my fourth game at Elland Rd, and we played scum, and David Ellery gave those bastards a penalty.
Oh, was that when we beat them 2-1?
Yes.
Yeah, it was at that game. It was a really soft penalty. In fact, that penalty was softer than the one that wasn't given against Helder. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, David Ellery, if you're listening, which you're not, I've hated you for a long time.
I can't wait.
Fucking long time.
Can't wait for the review.
1994.
The iTunes review, David Ellery. I didn't appreciate the character defamation.
Oh, God. So if you don't know, David Ellery used to be a Premier League match official, a balding weirdo freak, ex-school teacher who's now failed up all the way to, the a committee who changed the laws of the game, and he's made 170 changes or something with his little fucking committee.
Yeah,
I mean, talk about a fucking power trip.
He was the first celebrity ref as well, wasn't he? You know, like Mike Dean is now, and he's all theatrical. David Ellery was that.
Yeah, receding hairline all the way back to his neck, all the way to his back hair.
He's got the large sunroof.
Bastard. This is when Ross needs to say something normal.
Come in with the stats. So we had 60-odd% possession, guys. Oh, yeah, cool. Get us back on track. No, we're just talking about David Ellery and his head. Shiny, shiny head.
So Leeds' pass accuracy dropped from 86% in the first half to 72%.
But it's not that far a drop, but it felt like it had dropped to like 20-odd.
Yeah, it makes the difference, doesn't it? Koch completed the most passes, 36 of 39.
He looked really good in the first half. Really,
it was brilliant, wasn't he? But yeah, I mean, I was fucking scared of Traore.
Yeah.
He's like, He reminds me of, you know, those little JVCs, and they're really small. You know?
JVCs, what, the videos? The
No,
video cassette recorder. Oh, JCB.
Oh, JCB. Sorry. Fucking hell. Brain freeze. JCB.
Yeah.
You know those little ones?
They're like a caterpillar sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the mini ones. It's like somebody's put some nitrous oxide in the engine or whatever. Just a little booster.
Yeah. Oh, Bobcat, that's it. Yeah, Bobcat.
Yeah, a little bobcat.
Yeah, but he looks massive. And I'm sure somebody tweeted that, you know, it's a good tactic to grease his arms before he comes on. But yeah,
how does he run that quick when he's got that much muscle mass?
I don't know.
Surely he weighs a ton.
Yeah, he must do. But yeah, he's a good player. He didn't really present the danger that I thought he would. Honestly, there was one charge down the middle that I was like, oh, fuck. You know, look at that. He's just gone straight through like butter. But yeah, other than that, it was a bit tame, really.
Dallas kept him on a...
Yeah, he muscled him off the ball at one point. I want to see... Yeah. Never mind how he runs. I want to see what gym routine Stuart Dallas is doing to muscle him off the ball.
It's possibly the highlight of the game, that, for me, probably.
Yeah.
Dallas muscling Traore off the... Fuck off.
Yeah.
Go on.
My house, get out.
Yeah. I mean, he used to be a plumber, didn't he? Dallas.
Did he? I don't know about this.
Oh, do you? I think he was some sort of blue collar worker.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's good.
That's the phrase, isn't it?
Yeah, blue collar. White collar's financial, isn't it? Blue collar's, yeah. Although that's an Americanism, but yeah.
I mean, what's the deal with that? Was it different shirts? Or?
Yeah, you were issued a shirt like at birth. So here's your tiny white shirt, sir. You blue. Fuck off. White shirt. They're very good. Yeah,
this one looks like an idiot. Hi, little idiot.
I drank too much while I was carrying this one. Give him a blue shirt.
Low sperm count.
Oh, man. This one can work in the uranium plants. Oh.
Okay, well, to be honest, that wasn't that much fun, was it?
No.
Losing.
No, it's never nice to lose. Apart from Liverpool, I enjoyed that because of the performance. And I should be proud of the performance in the first half, but also I'm gutted that we lost, which probably shows the standard that we've been at. So
we went to Anfield not expecting anything really.
Yeah.
And we had the ball in their goal 5 times, and I'm not sure. Okay, 2 were disallowed.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how many times opposition teams have had the ball in the net that many times, but I watched a fair bit of football the last few seasons, and Liverpool were absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah,
and so it really felt like it felt just like almost just an out of body experience.
Yeah,
that game, especially the first half an hour.
Yeah, definitely was.
I was losing it. My eyes were kind of rolling around in the back of my head like a fucking pinball machine. Like, we're doing it. We're actually here.
Yeah, when that goal went in from Harrison, yeah, it just started off the craziness. Absolute craziness. I was just laughing maniacally at the screen.
But this game felt much more championshipy.
Yeah,
to me.
absolutely did. Absolutely was.
Wolves felt like a kind of one of these shit, annoying teams that just we couldn't score against, we couldn't break down.
Yeah,
and they didn't come to play football at all.
No, I didn't. I think what we need to do is we need to get a bunch of under-23s and put them in an 11 and say, right, your task is to defend this box like your life depends on it. And if you let a goal in, whoever lets the goal in goes on loan to Southend. And then just make sure that they just battle, and then drill it into the first 11 on how to break down a team that just camps outside the box. Because we've not done that. This is the 3rd season now where we don't have a solution for that problem. If they're expansive and they come at us and they attack, cool. I think we've got the skill to get around them. But if they camp outside the edge of their box, we've got no chance.
Well, our solution is score first.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That's our solution.
They'll take us chances, and then they've got to come out, haven't they? So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But our backup plan is Pablo.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can't just throw him in after so many games out and just expect him to unpick the lock straight away, especially when you've got a whole bunch of new lads all playing together.
Yeah.
Rodrigo still looks a little bit lost in the system sometimes.
Yeah.
I thought Rafinha looked less lost.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He was on the left forward position, and then I saw him sort of taking a throw in or trying to take a throw in at right back. So he's fitting straight in.
Yeah, definitely is. I think they swapped wings, didn't they? Him and Poveda swapped the wings at one point.
Okay.
But that might be why. But yeah, we need to do something. We need to get that whole breaking down a stoic defence, get that sorted. But still.
Well, I'm sure it'll come, as will their chemistry. Anyway, let's never do that again.
Yeah, let's
Leeds
not
United,
lose.
please.
Stop losing, please. It's bad for my health.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And also, fuck off VAR, you Premier League, you bastards, you greedy cunts. All you think about is money. You don't think about, maybe we should change this fucking offside rule because everybody fucking hates it.
Yeah.
Being a millimetre offside. Maybe we should if a ref or a VAR ref can't do their fucking job like everybody else, like every other cunt on this planet, just fire them. Just get rid of them. You can't do your job, so fuck off.
They need a VAR for VAR,
does.
don't they? So, like, somebody reviews the VAR decision. If they fucked it up, they just go in and send them off. Get the fuck out. That's it. You greedy Stockley Park fuck it wankers.
Yeah, that'd be great, but it doesn't help us.
No, it'd be fun to watch. And we've got a review of the VAR. We go now live to Stockley Park. Want me? Go for what?
Need something like the Funhouse where they drop a whole bunch of goo on them or something.
Yeah, they make them go around the kart track to collect tokens, which is their final settlement.
But a more hardcore version of that, not quite hostile levels. What was that other one what was that other torture?
Oh, Saw.
Yeah, not quite Saw levels. Don't want to get there.
No.
But maybe let's say pouring glue on his head and then shoving him in a bunch of feathers or something. You've got to stay like that for a week now.
Just basically Funhouse, but Pat Sharp's had a really bad week. That's what we need. It's just the questions are really fucking hard and like the Funhouse is just full of razor blades. Oh, and he's won a CD player and he's lost his leg. Be great. I'd watch that. I'd pay-per-view that. 15 quid, definitely.
He's lost his leg. Okay. Well, we're here tomorrow, so we're fucking off now.
Oh,
it's
Jesus
too late
Christ.
for this shit.
It's like the Truman Show and Groundhog Day all set into one. Why are we here?
Yeah.
Why do we exist? Just to talk on this podcast, and you've even got this far, you'll just hear this existential drama from myself. Thank you for listening.
It's the best bit so far.
Oh, God. I'm going to go to bed now.
Drop some acid and keep going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, then reviews. It's a bit pub fare, but, when that guy took an acid trip, it got a bit more interesting.
Fear and Loathing in LS11.
That's it, yeah.
Bring that back.
Fucking hell. It's Gravely's, but it's floating in air. Can't stop here. It's Elland Rd country. Just do the outro, dude.
Okay. So that was the Leeds 0 VAR 1 match review. Let's never speak of that again.
Yeah, that's not. Until tomorrow night when we talk about it.
Yeah. For our sins. This was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just never do match reviews when we lose.
Yeah, it's a good shout because nobody listens to it. Nobody listens to match reviews when you lose.
That's
so I'm quite
true. I don't
confident.
want to do it. You don't want to be here.
No, I want to be in bed.
Nobody else wants to listen to it either.
No, sorry guys, if you have listened to this and it's been in your rotation, I apologise. Yeah.
Well, they won't have listened to it because I won't be bothered.
If you are listening to this, it's been a mistake. It's been uploaded by mistake.
Somebody's hacked my computer and DM me immediately on Twitter. If you want to drop us a review on your podcast player, you will be in with the chance of winning a 120 by 80 canvas of Elland Rd Stadium.
It is, yep.
Of East Point Arena.
Yeah, East Point Arena in black and white.
Give us a follow at Peacock's Raw. My name is Adonis at the Adelites, and joining me today was Alex.
See ya.
At Riot Badger.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Most of our stats come from LUFC Stats or LUFC Data on Twitter. You should probably give them a follow as they're more interesting than us. A very special thanks to Adam Elliot, Adam Warner, Barney, Stuart, Cookie, Ed McIntyre, Ewan and Howard Metcalf, Josh Pearson, Laura, Leon, Nige and Rob, The Light Show, to all our family and friends.
So many games to play, don't care what's on your mind.